So this is taking a long time to actually get to. So, this is a birthday review for my friend Addie. And her birthday was back on the 22nd. And today it is the 29th. So, this is probably either going up very late on the 29th or on the 30th. So, let's get into this with Sonic the Hedgehog number 116. And oh boy, we have a bit of a doozy with this one. It's quite the issue. Let's not waste any time. Our story begins with Sonic and Bunny meeting with the president, and he explains to them how Dr. Robotnik is back as a robot and how his agent, Rouge the Bat, was sent into the city and has gone missing for 12 hours. So, it is their job to go into the city, destroy Dr. Robotnik, and recover the agent, Rouge the Bat. Oh, however, before they leave, Sonic asks the president why he didn't just call him in the first place, and the president gets on his knees and begs for forgiveness. What? What a strange little comic. It's just okay. Anyway, hey, look at it though. I don't understand this comic, but anyway, so they make it to the city. Pretty much as soon as they arrive, Sonic and Bunny split up. Bunny going to go look for Rouge, and Sonic, with a stick of dynamite, goes after Eggman. So, Sonic quickly gets under attack by some missiles. He destroys them and immediately runs into Dr. Robotnik, where he is attacked by a robot hand. Stop it, Umber. And after quickly dodging it a little bit, he sticks the dynamite into Eggman's mouth and blows him up. And have I mentioned that he is a robot in this, Dr. Robotnik? Because Sonic just straight up murdered him. So, yeah. That was... Snap a number. So yes. And that's pretty much the first story. It's like just very quick like that. But I'll talk about that in a second. So before I forget, the writer for this was Benny Lee, and the penciler was Ron Lim. Just for this A story, though. And I'll be honest, I don't really like it all that much. No, I shouldn't say that. It's not good. That's what I should say. It is an objectively bad comic. It's very rushed. It's very just fast-paced. It's got this really 90s kind of dialogue to it. Like Sonic says stuff like juiced and hasta la vista, and I think a couple other strange little 90s things that are just fun, even if they're a bit dated. The art especially is just so terrible, but it's also just kind of fun to make fun of and look at. What is with this Eggman? What is wrong with him? I don't even know how Eggman got this. I know that he dies. Spoiler alert: the original Eggman dies in issue 50, and that he's later replaced with a Dr. Eggman from a Dr. Robotnik from another universe. And I knew that there were clone robot bodies, but this is actually the first time I've seen this one here, specifically. And I don't really like it all that much. I'm not really sure how Eggman comes back from this. But I guess that's for another day that I'll find out. But yeah, this story's bad, but it is quite fun to read. So anyway, let's get into the second story and main attraction of the review. Our second story, Bat Fight, was written by Carl Bollers, illustrated by Jay Axer, and special mention to the referee/editor, J.F. Gabry. So this is actually quite a short story, it only being 5 pages, and it's really just a fight between Bunny and Rouge. So Rouge is in a cell and Bunny frees her. Rouge mistakes Bunny as one of Eggman's minions and promptly attacks her. And after a brief little fight, we see, oh dear God, Bunny? Why are you making that face? Rouge! What? What is going on? Okay, you all see this, right? I'm not crazy. What? Why? You know, when I made that video, like years ago at this point, about asking if Bunny looked like a prostitute, this was not how I wanted to get my answer. And like looking over one panel, what are you doing, Rouge? Why are you squatting in the air? What is with this second story? I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to read it. Well, luckily we don't have to because it's already over. Sonic comes in and the fight is over. They're fine now. Okay. It's a story over. So this second story is actually better than the first one. It might be short, but I actually really like the fight here, and I think the art is just a lot better. The writing and the reason for the fight is, you know, it's pretty weak, but, you know, it's only 5 pages, so, yeah, I mean, you know, work with what you got. And I think because of that, it's fine overall as the second story. It's definitely the main attraction, and overall, I would say this is a bad comic, and that it is not worth your time. However, it is kind of fun to read, and while I would not recommend buying it, buying a physical copy if you find one, unless you're like a collector or something, if you happen to find it online, I think it's a fun little read. Mostly for, like, making fun of. You need help, Umber? No? You just wanna sit there? Okay. You do that. But yeah, that's the review. If you've read this issue, let me know what you think. I'm not looking at the Knuckles story because I've read it and it makes absolutely no sense to me. It's probably like an ongoing thing. And it's just like the middle part of a story. As I'm assuming this issue also is. With like stuff like Robo, Robotnik, and whatnot. So yeah, that's the review. See you later. I'll try to get a shorter review out sometime next week just to kind of help balance out the whole like 3 to 4 weeks of just nothing.